Hi friends, it's Diana here today, and I am super excited to be bringing you another free pattern sewing tutorial. This time we're going to be sewing the Monroe top. This has like a turtleneck here, and it's a long sleeve pattern that is a little bit oversized. I love this pattern, and I think it is super cute and easy to wear, and it's a very easy sew. I will attach the link to this pattern on the description below, so go ahead and go grab it. I will say that this pattern is a pattern by a fabric company, so it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that some patterns do, but it's still a great pattern. The one thing it doesn't have is a layers feature, so you will have to print the size that you need, but it only offers 3 sizes. Now, if you go to the website to download this pattern, you will see what these 3 sizes include. They have extra small, and small, that's one size. Then they have small, medium, large, that's the second size. And then they have a large, extra large, XXL size, and that's the third size. I made the small, medium, large size, which is the size that I usually kind of fit into. I usually fit into a medium / large, depending on what the fit I want. And this fits exactly like I would think a medium / large fits, because it's loose fitting throughout the body. But once you make the first copy, which super easy to make, you can then go from there and figure out if you want to make it a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, and you can just cut along the lines and take it in or out wherever you want to do that, and the length and stuff like that. I used on this one a waffle knit fabric from Olga's Closet, which I love, and it is super comfy. And I have another colorway of it, so I'm going to be sewing that up, the different colorway, to give away. And I figured why not come on here and show you the process, because it's really easy and it's pretty cute for the fall / winter coming up. So let's get started. Alright, here's my gorgeous fabric, and here are my pattern pieces. I've got the turtleneck, I've got my sleeve, I've got my back, and I've got my front. That's it. That's all I've got. But like I mentioned, if you have the different sizes, you have one size. When you print this, you can print it. One comes with size 1 and 2, and then the other one comes with size 3, so it's a little bit bigger. But if you needed to take it in a little bit, you can take it in a little bit, just narrow it in at the sides. Or if you needed to make it a little bit bigger, you can go a little, widen it a little bit if you needed to. And then there's also like a shorten, lengthen line here. I did not shorten or lengthen, I just left it at the regular size that was on there. But you see where the differences are, add at different places. So that's where you would add or subtract if you were adding or subtracting to this pattern. So let's go ahead and cut. I will add a link to Olga's Closet on the comment on the information below. I love shopping at Olga's Closet fabrics, so I do have an affiliate link on there if you want to check it out. Today for my cutting, I am going to also be using a pair of electric scissors that I love to use. So if you want to check those out, that link is also in the information below. And then the link, I get this question often about my magnetic cutting mat. There is a link below to check that out as well if you wanted to check it out. Alright, so now I've got my pattern pieces cut out, and here's my back. And I'm gonna lay it out on my mat. Here's my shoulders. I'm gonna grab my front, and I'm gonna lay them right on top of each other, right sides together, so they're touching at the shoulders, and we're gonna go ahead and sew those shoulder seams. I will be using my serger for this project, but you can use any kind of stretch stitch on your sewing machine, because this pattern is for knit patterns, which are stretch fabrics. next we're going to open up this here. This is the shoulder we just sewed together. So this is right here, my arm side. We're gonna grab my sleeve, one of my sleeves, and we're gonna place that top of the sleeve. If you didn't mark it where the half is, you can just fold it and see where the half is. And that half is gonna go right at the shoulder seam right here, right sides together, and we're gonna meet those raw edges all the way down. You're gonna stretch just lightly a little bit to match up. All right, y'all, we're getting close. This is one of the parts that I like the most, sewing the sides together, because this is when it starts taking shape. And so we're gonna sew those sides, right sides together, down the sleeve and down the side of the bodice. All right, we're gonna go sew that. But while we're at it, we're gonna prep our turtleneck. Okay, so if you look at your collar, this is how it was printed. Here's the center back, here are my shoulder sides. So we're going to grab this, move the center part away, open it up, and fold it. Oops, sorry, not that way. Fold it this way so that it becomes on the round. We're gonna sew that edge right there. Now, what you can try is, if you are one of those people who maybe has a hard time with turtlenecks that might be a little too tight or whatever, you can get a neckband from one of your favorite fitting tops, like the color, and see how wide it is compared to this width, because this is what the neck opening is gonna be like. So if it is a little bit too tight on you, you can always add a little bit of length here on the side and make it a little bit wider of a neck so it's not so narrow at the neck. And I've done that before with some patterns where it's a little too tight and I want to make it more narrow, wider, or if it's too loose, you can make it a little bit narrower, so that this is where you would measure up right here how wide it is. And obviously you're going to get rid of seam allowance. So you would measure how wide this is and add length if you want it bigger, or width if you want it bigger, or shorten it if you want it smaller. We're coming to the end. I'm going to grab my turtleneck and I'm going to fold it in half, wrong sides together, and this back seam, that is my back seam. My iron is over there telling me it's ready for hemming, because that will be our next step. Our last two steps will be to attach this turtleneck and then to hem. So here is the turtleneck. Now, if you wanted it taller, so you can fold it more wider, then you have to add length on the other side. We were talking about adding length to the width, but you add length, make it taller. Add height, I couldn't think of the word, if you wanted it to be thick or longer. So then I'm going to mark the half, and then I'm going to match up the front and back, and I'm going to go to the sides so I know where I am attaching to my neck. Then I'm going to grab my neck area and do the same thing, match up those shoulders and go to the back and the front and mark it, and then match the front and the back and go to the sides. Some patterns, the sides are the same, but a lot of patterns, the sides are not the same. So you need to make sure you mark it so you can have a precise neckline. And then now we're just gonna fit that right in, right sides together, and match up those quarters with my marks that I made. Making sure that the back seam goes to the back. I was gonna sew that on, but while we're at it, we're also going to go ahead and hem our sleeves and the bottom of our top. I have this mini board here that I got from Amazon. Super handy for ironing, steaming on your mat, on your table, sewing table, without, you know, burning the table. So that I wanted to add a little silk tag right there, so I'm adding it to the back seam, so it hangs on the back. As you're attaching, make sure that all your edges are even. Alright, so I am using a cover stitch for this step, but you could use, this is another one that you can use a sewing machine for with a stretch stitch. I do have a video that talks about all the different sewing machines or machines I use, so make sure to check that out if you have any questions. We are finished with this pattern, so it was super quick and super easy. See the fit, you can tell that it's a little bit oversized. Sometimes I like to just like tuck it in. I love the oversizedness of it. If you wanted a slimmer fit, I would say I wouldn't say size down on the bodice area. I would say go straight in a little bit or size down on the sides. The neckline and everything I think fits pretty perfect for the sizing. The arms fit pretty perfect, but it is meant to have that oversized look. So I would maybe the bodice take it in a little bit at the sides, a couple of inches, if that is something that you want it to do. I think this turned out amazing. I love it. I almost don't want to give it away, but I already said I was going to give it away, so it's okay. I can make myself another one. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please comment, like, share, subscribe if you haven't, so you never miss any of the free pattern sew-alongs that are happening over here and some other things that I will be posting here soon. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Comment below if there's a free pattern that you're like, I want to sew this up, but I'm a little bit intimidated, so please sew it up with me so I can sew it up and I can help with that. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.